Okay, we are here at the Add Food to Diary. We are clicking on breakfast, finding some food, and then we want to add it to diary. So it's on the Add Food to Diary fragmented Java. And we are on a method where we have viewed the food in the food in category list item clicked. And we created a listener, a submit button listener. But I want to do something cool now. I want to first fill this with some numbers, and then make listeners for these two. So let's first fill them with numbers. Let's edit text. The first one is called edit text portion size pieces. So edit text portion size pieces. Use edit text. Edit activity. Find view by ID. Parent.id. Okay. So let's set the text. And we want the text to be serving size name number. Okay, then we will take gram. And its name is portion size gram. And the text here will be string serving size, I think. So let's just try it. So this is 1, and it should, this is gram, 21 grams equals to 1, and there should be a text next to it that says that this is 1 spoon. So let's go to our we can just change, we can just move this over for here. So just move the like this. So it's portion size blah blah pieces, portion size blah blah gram. And then we have the button. And we can make the button span two tables, two cells. So I'm just also arranging my form. So I really want just to fill it with some topics. So layout column span, this is the code. Oh, it should be and in here, of course. That didn't work. Maybe it's for the table row. So let's look at number 2 here. So strange. Okay, let's just solve it by creating a new table layout inside the table layout. So we have text view, and then a table layout inside the table layout, like this. And no margin. And height should just be wrap content. So this is text portion size, so we are here. Yeah, this looks much better. Not exactly what I wanted, but let's just try to play it and see how it is. I need to do a quick restart of Android Studio. So it's not long until the app is completed. So when it's completed, I was thinking we could make a Java tutorial on Linux. So I'm always adding tutorials to my website. Okay, now we are back. Let's just add the table layout for the pieces one also. So these should go inside the table. Like this. Margin left should be gone, because we have it on the table row. Okay, it looks really good. Yeah, much better. So let's add some margins up here. 8, 12, to have this correct. And then we have the button, it has 8, I don't need anything. Okay, let's run it. Cream cheese, blah, 1 and 21, add to that. Looks good. Okay, so we have the place where it says pieces. This is it, text view pieces. So let's change this one. Text view pieces equals text view. Get activity. Find view by ID. Go to the ID. Set text. And the text should be set to serving name award. And cheese. So portion size 1, and this is a tablespoon, or portion size 21 gram. So if we change this to 2, then this should be changed to 42 to make listeners. Listener for this one. So it's a text view listener. No, EditText listener, this is it. Okay, so just go to my website, you will find Android EditText listener. My website is netport.com. And here is Michael here. So what we want to do is just change onchange. So we'll make a method. Public void EditText portion size pieces. Okay. And we'll run the code if there are changes. And we'll make a listener for the next button. Now next text also, and it was the gram. So the same as pieces, but just with gram. Okay, it looks really cool now. Let's just add onchange here. Okay. So inside the method, the first thing we need to do is to get the edit text for both of them. Get the value of pieces, and then we need to get the value of gram. So this is when we change pieces. So let's make string portion size pieces equals to, this is a string, get text to string. So let's make the same for gram. So this is string portion size in gram. Okay, so let's just convert pieces into a double, string to double. And just on my website, just copying code. Double portion size pieces. It's the string to pieces. Okay. And then we need to calculate how much what number of portion size is in gram. So we make a double for gram also. Double portion size in gram. And if we go to our app, we see here it says 21 grams equals 1 teaspoon. So we already have this information. Let's just make sure that we get it from the database. So what we want to do is to get the serving size like this. So ID, serving size, this is all we need. just want to run this to make sure that I don't have any errors. No errors, okay, that's good. So what we are saying here is that 200 grams equals to 0.5 blocks. Let me just write we are changing pieces to gram. So double portion size gram equals to the double portion size in pieces multiplied by something. I think it's this one. I think we need to have this one to double. Let's convert it to a double. So I'm not really sure that this will be the correct, but we will just try. So this one next. To the calculation. So let's try it. That's not correct. Okay. There should be EditText portion size gram.setText, because we are always setting text to edit text. So 60 grams is 60 gram is 60 gram. So if I change this to 120, okay, we need to have something more easier. Cheese, chicken, Philadelphia. So 2 spoons. So it's this times the gram. So we need serving size. Serving size. Okay, let's try that one instead. Breakfast cheese, cream cheese. So I'm changing this to 2 tablespoons, and then I got 42 grams. So this is correct. So let's just make it round. Matte. That's round. And we didn't use this one. So breakfast, dairy, yogurt. Okay, so if I have this yogurt and I have 2 of them, I should have 250 gram, and that's correct. So let's make it the other way. If you change the gram, you should change the portion size. So I didn't use this at all. Just a bit clean up, make it look nice. Okay. So I'll just copy this code, paste it into the EditText portion size of gram change. And I'll just do the opposite, take the gram. Gram, and make it to a double. Get something from database. And then I'll calculate pieces. Then I'll update pieces. So we just need to know what we are going to multiply the gram with. And I think it's the serving size name number. So let's try this one, serving size name number. Okay, this will be very interesting. Breakfast, dairy and eggs, yogurt. So I'll take this yogurt. Okay, so I will go to my calculator here. So 1 yogurt is 195 gram. So if I multiply that with 2, then 2 yogurts should be 390 gram. Let's change this one. I stopped working, okay. Was it because there was 0? I think it's when it's empty. This one. I'll just check it if this one is empty. Then we can just set it to 0. else we need to try this one. So if I 3, okay, then it stops working. That is strange. Let's just do a cleanup here. I'm not sure what is wrong. Let's remove everything here and try to run it. Yeah, I'm thinking. I think I know what's wrong now. It's because whenever you change something here, right to here, then this changes also. So let's remove this list now. So I think you will go in an endless loop of changing. No, it's not that. Okay, EditText portion size is changed. Then you will go here and you will run some code. This should be 0, of course. The stupid insert button. Just need to restart clips. Okay, so this will be my next tutorial, how to remove the insert. It's so annoying. Worst button ever. It's like it's always in the wrong place. So we were on EditText portion size pieces onchange. And then we go to this code. And we want to have 0 here. take the insert button key off your keyboard when done. Funny. Breakfast, bread, this bread, fiber. Okay, and we wanted to change this one. Okay, no errors. 2, no errors. 3, no errors. Okay. So the problem is when we made a listener on this one, then this would change, and then the listener would change this one again. I think we need a holding variable for both of them and check if there are like any changes. Then we shouldn't run the code. So let's go up to our holders here and make holding variables private string current portion size pieces, and let's make the same for gram. So let's update the pieces here, the text of this one. And let's update the gram with the text of the gram. Just make sure that we have it correct, so we just make a toast. Activity, pieces, and gram. Plus there. And dot show. Okay, let's just try to run this now. So 80 and null. So the gram one was incorrect. Put it updated to 80 here. That was very strange. For okay, so let's have it one more time. It's this one and this one. These are the two we want to have. Serving says name number, and this one is serving size. One and 10. Yeah, now we have it correct. Oh. just put them up here. So it's the serving size in gram. It was the serving size, this one. Current serving size in pieces. Current serving size in gram. Just print them one more time, just to make sure that we have it correctly. One and 195, okay. So let me go down here. And this was our listener for it. Let's try to implement the listener once more. Just run the code. Breakfast, dessert, baking. So we'll change this one. And you can see that there's some changes here also. So if I change this to 2, there was something happening. So I'm thinking of if this current portion size gram. So let's get text fields first now. Get the value of pieces and the value of the gram. And then just make a check that if this equals and the pieces equals to the current portion in pieces, and the gram equals the current portion in grams. I'm not sure that this will be correct, but I hope so. Then we can make the changes. So now everything is correct, we shouldn't make any changes. Oh, this didn't work. So let's do the calculation first. Portion size in gram. Let's just have the portion size in pieces also. Just run the code. No errors. That's good. And then just get the data from database. And we want food serving size. And measurement, I don't know. Name number at least. So I can update this one. I can update this one. No problem. And up here we had the serving size. So I'm thinking now we should have the measurement name number. Double serving size, double serving name number. I think this is correct. Just try to print that one. Just look at what we have gotten. Breakfast, dairy yogurt. So one of these has stopped working. Okay, so now we know. Yeah, because there should be a 1 here. Okay, bread, crisp bread, fiber balance. Yeah, so it's a 1, it's correct. Okay. So calculate gram. So portion size in gram equals to the serving name number. That's not the portion size gram, we want the portion size of the pieces. Is the portion size in gram multiplied with this number? Yes, that's correct. Let's just try to run this now. Okay, no errors yet. So we want to update pieces to this number here. So if we write 500, update pieces to 25. So 500. So we don't have pieces, we have something else here. size in gram. Just write what we have actually calculated here. Forty-one times 1. So let me just find Excel. So if we have portion size 1, it's a spoon, and we have portion size 21, it's in gram. So new size in spoon. It has to equal we take new portion size in gram. So let's write 41 here. Then the new portion size in spoon has to be 41 times I have to think about this one. Yeah, of course it's just divided on the portion size in gram. So let's try this one then. Let's try to divide these two. So I should divide this on this number here. $42. Yeah, and now it's correct. Okay. So let's try to update the text. And we can see if everything works or if it's or we get problems. This one is never used. Set text. one. Breakfast, cheese, cream cheese. So let's just try to edit this one first. And we will go into a loop that never stops. Yeah, I think we need like a kind of lock or something. Not the current portion size in gram, but a string. Apply boolean lock portion size. Let's make a lock portion size. So if we are in portion size pieces change lock, so let's add this to true. And the same if we are here. I think we need maybe 2 locks. Oh, this will be very advanced. Try pieces and by gram. So we'll just check if there's a lock on. If lock portion size by pieces. If there is no lock, then we can actually go and do something here. And the same for this one. So this meaning if we start to change one of the fields, the other one is locked. So if I change this to 2, I can change it to 3, but I cannot change the gram now, because this is locked. I think this is an okay method of doing it. So if I go in here now and change this to, then we calculate this. $390. This will update to 2, but I cannot now change this one. So I want to have some on mouse in or something like that. That will be much better. On mouse clicked or something, but then you could remove the lock. But let's just leave it like this for now. And next episode we will add to library, to diary.